with y'all. We in the building. I'm up in the building. RCZ. I'm in the place to be. You're rocking with me. So, Ace is gonna jingle all the way to another championship. You don't say. It sure looks that way. It sure looks that way. Defense, vastly improved. I said approved. You can say approved. We can say approved, but definitely improved. I don't know, man. I should make an omelet, y'all. But then I would have to go to the store and buy me a green pepper. You know, go get me a green pepper so I can make me an omelet. You know, I feel like an omelet and toast kind of day, man. I don't got nothing going, y'all. I don't got nothing going. So I'm thinking about it. It's never too early. It's never too late for breakfast. All I need is a green pepper. Just gotta make sure I got an onion, y'all. But I'm getting off track. So Aces, man. I think 29-14 is the record. You know? 29-14 is the record, and yeah. So we look like we prime for winning championship. I mean, based off of the 15 game win streak is absolutely insane, yo. A 15 game win streak in a modern WNBA era is absolutely insane. It's absolutely crazy. And I think we prime for winning the championship, man. Hey, straight up, Asia Wilson will not be denied. And Jackie Young bringing the heat, bringing the smoke. Chelsea Gray all around production. You know, defense has stepped up. And this team has been absolutely incredible, man. Like, you get to the playoffs and we might just run the table. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if they ran the table. I wouldn't even be shocked, you know. And I don't know where it originated, where it came from. Actually, I think I do. I think we got our. Y'all know I don't like to use profanity over here, but I think when we got our asses tore off, I think that had a lot to do with it. August 2nd, when it got apart, I thought that, you know, this team really reached down deep and they started playing together, chemistry, team morale. Asia turning up to another level that I don't even know that she did, you know. And rightfully, I tried to say it was Nafisha's MVP, but I don't think so. I don't think I wanted to be Nafisha's MVP, and I thought it was her moment, and it still could be her moment if they win the championship, if they want to aspire to do that. But I think the MVP is Asia Wilson's. You know, voter fatigue or whatever you want to call it, it's her MVP. You know, I gotta close this garage. It's her MVP no matter what, because man, I think I'm gonna go get that pepper. All I need is a pepper to make my breakfast. I'm gonna make sure we got some onions. But yeah, look, I'm like the Aces, man. Like, as much as I have problems, as much as I struggle with this year's team, as much as I don't like every part of this year's team, I'm not gonna deny what they're doing. I'm not gonna deny what they're doing is completely spectacular, and what they're doing is absolutely amazing. So why would I deny that? You know, they balling and they on fire. The house is on fire. Like, literally, they are so playing together. And Dana Evans, unsung hero, don't get enough credit. You know, yes, I was mad at the beginning of the season. Yes, I was in my feels because we got rid of Deja Kelly. And somebody said to me, they said, "Who is Deja Kelly really?" Like, she's a nice player, but nobody has signed her, and I'm wondering why. I think somebody should give her an opportunity, but you're not guaranteed the opportunity. You're not guaranteed to have an opportunity. So I had to get up out my feelings. And then Elizabeth Kitley, who I like Elizabeth Kitley, I had to get out my feelings for Kitley because, it's not babysitting school. It's not daycare. We were around here trying to win a championship. So, Kitley will be fine. Kelly will be fine. You know. It is what it is, man. It's not we're not here to play with these kids. And I guess it took me a minute to realize that because, I was like, man, what about the future? But hell, Asia Wilson said the future is right now. And the future is for those who want to succeed and win championships right now. So what's going on, Reagan? Reagan to here. Salute to you. How you doing? But yeah, man, the Aces it's crazy because last year the Liberty knocked us off, but the Liberty don't look as strong as they did, and I would say a lot of that has to do with injuries. But this Aces team is absolutely driven. What are you talking about? What WTF? Oh, yeah, this Aces team. The hunger is back, y'all. The hunger is back. It's completely black. What you say? We still need to draft well and a few more moves in the offseason. Yeah, it's going to be a big offseason for a lot of teams, though. It's going to be a big offseason for a lot of teams because if you think about it, wait a minute. If you think about it, right, you about to have the expansion, right? You're finna have the expansion draft, so that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be crazy. So 2 expansion drafts because you got 2 teams. So you got 2 teams. So you got expansion drafts for those teams. Big free agent market. It could be a lockout. It could be a whole lot of stuff that goes down. So this might be, the best time to try to grab that championship because you don't know, what the future holds. And it would suck if they locked out because I want to see the 2 new teams play. I want to see Portland and who is it? Portland and Toronto. I want to watch both of them, And while I agree with you, JD, that we do need youth on this team, I got caught up in that, and that made me feel like, we wasn't doing enough to look forward to our future. But like I just said, Asia Wilson said the future is right now, though. And when you got her, let's be honest, she's 28, 29. Let's be honest. Let's just say that since Asia Wilson is right smack in the middle of her prime, I guess we don't need to worry about youth. I mean, I thought we needed to worry about youth because you always want to, keep young players coming in so that you keep the energy up, so that you keep, that level of, that energy going. But Asia's not running out of energy. And I thought we was putting too much on her. That's another thing. I thought we was putting too much on her. But she looked like she can handle it. You say Evans isn't sustainable long term. I don't think so. And I thought she was a good player at times. And she's a bench player, but she's very effective in her role. And you could see that she's filling her role on this team, unlike when she was with the Chicago Sky. Maybe they required too much. And with her, she's not required that she do too much. She just has to come in, just like Jewel Lloyd when she brought. Isn't it weird? And when Jewel Lloyd brought into the bench role, then that's when we really turned up and started to take off like an airplane. When Jewel Lloyd said, "Okay, I hit the bench," and when she did that, next thing you know, we go on the road. And I ain't like Kirsten Bell. Like I say, y'all, I was in my feelings over stupid stuff because I was like, I want us to keep Deja Kelly over whoever. We could have kept over Kitley, which we could have, because we didn't keep Kitley. Who did we trade for Kitley? What did we do? Cut her? Did we trade Kitley or we cut? We waived her. Yeah, we waived Kitley. We waived Kitley for nothing, y'all. And I guess, like you say, like we could have thought, like she was supposed to be a long-term big for us, and we could have kept that other, what was the other, what was her name? They drafted her, Angel? No, not Angel. Somebody Williams. I can't remember. We drafted her, but but we never kept the big from like um, Angel Jackson or somebody. She drafted her from like I can't remember what school she went to. I think it was Jackson State or something. But you know what, man, I want us to keep so many players that we never kept. Egbo, Bria Bill, when she came in training camp, so many young players, man. But you know what, youth is something where you're gonna play youth if your team ain't expected to do much. We're expected to do a lot, unless you got like a Caitlin Clark or a Paige Beckers. You ain't finna play like that. So I honestly feel like, we doing what we gotta do to get through. And all we need to do is keep doing what we're doing. Because it looks like we're gonna win the championship. And I don't want to sit there and say that nobody's gonna compete with us. The Lynx should be able to compete. Does Liberty get healthy, they'll be able to compete. Teams will be able to compete with us. We need Clark back. Yeah, she out for the season. If you didn't know, but maybe you do know, but you just saying like, oh, we need her back in the game. Yeah, she out for the season. Let me run in this house real quick. But yeah, she out for the season, and it's almost like for me, like my WNBA content slowed down because I'm like, we don't have Caitlin around. That ain't why. I just schedule wise was just like, man, there's a lot going on, and then it's like I can't cover the games. I watch some of them, I can't watch them all, so I pick and choose, and then I'm like, I'll just pay attention to Alicia Clark. I'll just pay attention to mainly the Aces, Fever, and the Link, and who was the Sparks. So I mainly was paying attention to those teams. I was mainly paying attention to the Lynx, the Fever, and the Sparks. All these garage open. It's supposed to be 3 of them. But yeah, that's what Alicia Clark. Alicia Clark coming back would be nice, but we're not getting nobody back, from the championship team. We're gonna go ahead and pretty much give it a whirl with what we got. We cut Crystal Bradford. We cut Tiffany Mitchell. We did a lot of cuts this season, and they did what they felt. To not have a GM, I guess we did a good job. I didn't like the Nalissa Smith trade, but I don't like a lot of these Aces players. I would just keep it real. But it ain't who I like. It's can we win? And I had to realize that, There's a lot of people that don't like people and they play together and they win. That's what it's about. And if you as a fan, us as fans, we ain't gotta like everybody. We just gotta root for the team. If you rooting for the person, then maybe you for people and you ain't for the team. And I feel like I'm both, Like I wouldn't root for the Fever if Caitlin Clark wasn't there. But when it comes to the Aces, it's tough, but I'm still an Aces fan. I want Kelsey Plum to still be on the Aces. She would be in the playoffs if she was still on the Aces. She gonna miss the playoffs. The playoffs, yeah, she gonna miss the playoffs. And it's like, I love Kelsey, man. Like Kelsey Mitchell's good too. But Kelsey Plum, she's one of my favorite players and favorite Aces players. So I guess maybe I was bitter or something because that's what it was. I was a bitter Billy, And what else? Oh, I was feeling like some kind of way because I know we ain't got no pill. Oh, we got a couple. But yeah, I felt like some kind of way about that because I didn't want Kelsey Mitchell to be. I keep saying Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Plum to be gone. That's why I was like, man, I don't know. I wanted Kelsey Plum on this team. I want Alicia Clark on this team. I wanted Deja Kelly on this team. Who else I wanted? I wanted Kate Martin on this Aces team because this is why I've been so damn bitter. And I ain't going to say that's why I haven't been talking about the Aces as much this year, but I really was kind of pissed off about this team. But I never stopped being a fan. It's just like if your girlfriend, your wife, y'all get into a fight, an argument, y'all ain't supposed to be just, I'm done with you. I'm breaking up with you right away. You're supposed to try to see if you can make that thing work, You're supposed to try to give it a shot and see if you can succeed. Like, put your all in. So, it could have been like one of those situations where people was like, you going to the Sparks? You say Smith really stepped up. She did. She playing better than ever. She having a fantastic career. She having a fantastic year. Let's not get that carried away. But yeah, she's having a fantastic season with the Aces. But yeah, it's like y'all don't break up right away. Well, you shouldn't. So ain't no breakup with me and the Aces. But I was just telling people like I'm not happy. I don't have no problem saying I ain't happy. What I'm gonna say I'm not happy for. If I'm not happy, I'm gonna say I'm not happy. And I wasn't happy. So, that's important for me to say that. You looking at me. But yeah, man, I got the Aces, man. It's crazy as hell because I haven't been that proud of this team the whole season, but I got the Aces going all the way. And I don't know if they're gonna win it all, but they definitely gonna end up in the WNBA finals. The only way they don't end up in the WNBA finals is if the New York Liberty get their act together and get healthy and they all rolling on the same accord. And somehow what am I trying to say? Somehow the Aces run into the Liberty. I don't even know if that's possible or plausible due to the standings. And then the Lynx. The Lynx could also give the Aces some problems in the playoffs. So yeah, man, like totally random because I actually was going to come on here and talk to y'all about how my predictions went with the NFL, and I might come back with a live because I got time to do so today. So I wanted to do it yesterday, but I ain't had time. But I just wanted to do a video or a live stream about how my NFL predictions ran down because I thought I did pretty well, And I thought it was a game that I probably could have, how do I put this? The game I probably could have won, like the Ravens and the Texans. Like, I don't really want to talk about that on here, really, on this stream. But yeah, I most definitely could have had a better record as I look at it had I would have just picked that one game right. But yeah, guys, it's all the way up, man, for the Aces. In conclusion, and trying to end this video, it's all the way up for the Aces, man. I'd be surprised if we do get knocked off. We brimming confidence. 15 straight wins. Even if they lose the season finale, that ain't stopping nothing. Hey, what's going on? That ain't stopping nothing. This team is well ready, loaded, got a bench, got a superstar, iconic superstar, Asia Wilson. Capable role players. They playing defense, they rebounding. And the best thing of all, you sat Kia Stokes down on the bench, man. You sat Kia Stokes down on the bench. So, you got rid of everybody, but you keep her. So at least you could do is keep her on the bench. So, yeah, that's real. So it's been real having this discussion with y'all. We got more of these. I want to see if I can set up this stream because I actually want to do like a 1K stream for like a congratulation, thanking everybody who supported Salute and just watch the channel videos, live streams, or whatever, for helping your boy get to 1K mark a couple of months ago. So, I was just a trip. So I appreciate y'all. And I want to try to get that done, man. So, yeah, that's a 1K stream. Congratulations. And the game, I ain't going to say that. Y'all going to be surprised when I put it up. And I'm going to just set that up to debut. So I wonder if I can do that today. I'm going to try to. Anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all. Stay tuned. NFL content is coming. and also some more WNBA content, but also women's college basketball. Because y'all know I got to talk about the Hawkeyes and the Bruins and them Sooners. So I'm out of here. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.